What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here. I know it's been a while, but we are back with another live Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today we are versing Ellis, a shady person. His Twitter link is in the description, or her, Ellis. I don't know. I apologize sincerely, but we're versing Ellis. Twitter link in the description. If you want a chance to battle me in one of these videos, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My link is further down there, and plus all the social media and all the stuff to tweet. We have a good time on Twitter, as it's the best place to get in touch with me, and I respond pretty much every single day I'm on there. But we're going in with our Ubers team. I think we've only had one battle with this team so far. I know it's been a while since we've had a standard Wi-Fi battle, but we have our Ubers team right here. Arceus, Basin Lord, Solar Flare, Noah, Darkrai, and Lugia. I'm really not sure if this is the second or the third, but the biggest reason I need to do this is I need to address something. Battle Spot is down, so if you're looking for Road to Ranked, unfortunately, we need to take a break, because Battle Spot will not be coming back till Thursday, and at that point, I'm just going to wait till Monday to kick up our new season of Road to Ranked. Fortunately, I did record 3 episodes of VGC last night, so we will have that today. Actually, you guys probably already saw that. We have it today, and we will have it tomorrow, and then Thursday VGC will continue, and we'll have Wi-Fi battles. I have another Shady Steam starting up most likely today, and we just got stuff going on, but we're going to jump into this battle. I know that some of you guys really hate when I talk. You just hate it like Shady. Shut up and battle! But I'm sorry, I like to talk to you guys. Who else am I going to talk to? I'm in my room all day by myself, you know what I'm saying? So we have my opponent's team right here. It's got Jirachi, Latias, Salamence, Groudon, Arceus, Xerneas. I always want to confuse the two. And Dialga. So a really solid team. We see 2 steel types. Got to keep that in mind. We also see a Groudon. Going to be primal. It's going to shut our Kyogre down pretty frequently. Unfortunately, so we're gonna make some double switches regarding that. What I'm gonna do, look at my opponent's team. I mean, he's got some threats. That Salamence is really gonna be a problem for us. I have a really strong feeling this Salamence is gonna end our lives. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up with Solar Flare, as I do pretty often. And you guys know that I'm not familiar with Ubers. I've only had the battles that we've had so far on the channel. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna chickity check what we've had on the channel so far with Ubers. I really think, oh, we had the Uber intro, and then we had our one battle. This is Wi-Fi battle number 212. That's correct. That's correct. So we have only had one battle, technically, in our series. So we'd have 2 more with this team, and then we are good to go. We're probably going to move on to a different tier. My opponent opens up with Jirachi, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. Now, normally I just want to go for rocks, but I kind of want to go for a flamethrower, predicting him to not expect that. I feel like he's gonna expect me to go for rocks. So getting rid of this Jirachi early would be pretty nice, but rocks would be really nice. No, I'm going for flamethrower. He's gonna U-turn. Oh, I see you, big dog. I should have gone for the rocks. Is that a Choice Scarf Rachi? I'm not invested in speed, so I'm really not sure. Jirachi's are base 100, so it either could be U-turn though. U-turn makes me, it smells like a Scarfer. It smells like a Scarfer. Now the question is he going to predict the ground type move? I mean, either way, it goes for the ground type move. I'm looking at it now. Groudon's flamethrower is not going to do too much to Salamence or Latias. Hopefully he goes out into Salamence, because that would be decent. It'll do more to the Salamence than the Latias. Latios. Wait, but it's a Latias. It's a Latias named Latios. That's awfully confusing. With the sun, that flamethrower does nothing, but it's better than what it could have been. Now the question is, you can't go for Surf, so what are you going for against me? This thing gets the Fog, and that's probably why it came in. I kind of want to go for a Toxic to dwindle this thing down. We didn't see leftovers, though. Keep that in mind. We did not see leftovers, so this thing could be Assault Vest, and in which case it would not have Defog. I'm going to go for the Toxic. We're going to see what this thing is. He's going to go for straight up for a Draco. Let's see how much this does. This OU poke chilling in Ubers, which is totally fine. You should bring poke. Oh, my. I live on 1. Are you kidding me? I live on 1. That is awesome. Wow. Primal Groudon doesn't care about your Draco Meteor. Oh man, that's exciting. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and I'm obviously assuming that this thing is Specs. So I'm going to go ahead, and I could go out into Darkrai, or I can go out into Noah. Now, if I go into Noah, my opponent will definitely go out into the Dialga in response. So I could double switch. Or I just go right out into Darkrai. Darkrai, what's your special defense? What you looking at? 110? What's your special defense, Groudon? Because you took that relatively, it was hurt. 110. Well, now he's at -2, so we definitely take it better. I'm going to go into Noah. I'm going to go into Noah because I know my opponent has to go for another Draco Meteor unless he wants to switch out. But we can see clearly that he did not switch out because he outspeeds us, and the Latias would have switched out. I can call this thing Lati whatever now because of the nickname. It just gives me free reign to be incorrect. So we're going to see another Draco Meteor, I'm sure, and we should be good to go. Oh! You're not choiced. You are Assault Vest. Well, color me corrected. That's still not going to do too much, which is fun because it's just not going to do too much. Fortunately, Moonblast is neutral on Dialga, so even if it wants to come in, it's going to hurt. What I could see coming in is, in fact, the Jirachi. And I'm going to go for a Moonblast. I want to see how much a Moonblast does to the Jirachi. Latios has to switch out now. I'm calling it Latios now, see? Chico time! Which, it was actually the Dialga I was expecting to drop because this is going to be neutral, isn't it? And I have Fairy Aura. I'm kind of expecting this to be a 2-hit KO. Okay, it's not. It's definitely not. Oh, but we get the special attack drop. That might be something. That might be something. Now might be the time, considering Groudon most likely doesn't outspeed anything on my opponent's team, especially if his Groudon has speed investments. We see the leftovers. Don't forget that. Don't you forget it. Now might be the time to go ahead and fodder off our Solar Flare because realistically, Solar Flare's not doing anything anymore. You're 1 HP. You're getting outsped by just about everything on my opponent's team. We're going to see what my opponent's going to go for. The Desolate Land is coming through, and oh! Wow. Now, there's a chance we'll outspeed this thing. There's a definite chance we'll outspeed this thing because I'm going for Stealth Rock. Because this thing is defensive, and it might not be invested in speed. Even with the little grit teeth. We're getting our rocks up. That is, for me, that's incredible. That's fantastic because now we were able to take advantage of the fact. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now the question is, do we go for the EQ? I'm going for the EQ. My opponent may switch back out into the Latias. Or the going into the Salmon. So the Salmon's taking 25% now because of those rocks. With the rocks, my opponent might want to switch out into Latias, get a defog off, but it'll take entry hazards, and if he does go for the defog, it'll get rid of my rocks as well. So I'm fine with that. I'm A-okay with that. My opponent, oh, this is it. Is my opponent gonna switch? Are you? You've seen Flamethrower, so maybe you think maybe I'm not running Earthquake. Maybe you don't watch the team building videos and I'm not running Earthquake. It's completely possible. I hope you don't. I hope you don't watch those videos. Come on, man. I mean, I want you to watch those videos. Yes! Staying in is gonna take an Earthquake. I would be shocked if you lived this. Down goes Chico Time to the EQ, and Groudon, which originally was gonna be death fodder, turned into glorious, glorious Dialga dinner. I love it. So Jirachi's gonna come in. Interesting, I guess, unless Jirachi learns Rapid Spin and that's why it's here, I'm going to go for the Flamethrower, but I either expect a U-turn or a Rapid Spin. Either way, Solar Flare is going to get taken out. Iron Head, you can catch a bunch of them. You can literally catch a bunch of them. Now, with the Iron Head here, it's going to stink having rocks up because I am going to need to do a lot of switching if I want to gain an advantage. With the Iron Head here, I can go into the Basin Lord. I can go to the. I guess I go into the Darkrai. What if he's not? What if he's not Choice Scarfed? What if he's not Choice Scarfed? I mean, what if he is Choice Scarfed and he's just gonna Iron Head flinch me to death? That would be terrible. That would be absolutely terrible. I could go out into my Lugia, but that kind of gets walled by Jirachi in and of itself. Well, the Jirachi can't really do anything to me. I'm gonna go into the Darkrai. I'm gonna go out into Darkrai and really hope. I really hope that this works out. I'm gonna go for the Dark Void. I will go for the Dark Void here. We will find out right now if this Jirachi is Scarfed, and even if it is, I guess I can take an Iron Head. As long as I don't flinch, I should be good to go. G to G. Remember back in the day, I was gonna withdraw Jirachi. Are you going into the Latias? Goes into Xerneas. Well, I do run the Sludge Bomb. I do run the Sludge Bomb for Xerneas's. So let's see, unless this Xerneas is having the goggles of safety, it does not. Dark Void is going to just suck this deer down into the ground and put it to sleep. Now, the good news is I could... Oh, lefties. Okay, so it's a defensive Xerneas. Oh, Sleep Talk. That's why he did that. All right, that's a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna have to get out of here because this thing is going to sleep talk it up. It's definitely gonna sleep talk it up. I kind of want to stay in and risk the Sludge Bomb, but if it hits the Moonblast, it's over. It's over. Oh my gosh, will Sludge Bomb kill? I'm going for Sludge Bomb. This is a really big risk because this thing is clearly Sleep Talk. There's no other reason why, and that's why the Sleep Talk set like I have is really nice to have because it gives you a nice, like if your opponent puts you to sleep, oh, wow. Wow! What a play! What a play! My opponent goes ahead and goes out into the Jirachi predicting the Sludge Bomb. Wow. If you don't know my moveset and you just made that prediction off of not, wow, kudos to you. It's fantastic. Okay, U-turn is inevitable, most likely. Well, Moonblast Jirachi is a thing, but it's not shiny, so it's not the event one, so it shouldn't have Moonblast. Dark Pulse would do a good amount. Dark Pulse might kill this thing. But I do not want to lose my Darkrai. Patterrz does not want to be lost. Then again, Latias is poisoned. This thing is only good for Jirachi. You know, I'm going for a Dark Pulse. Alright, so it is definitely, in fact, Scarfed. We see that right there, and he gets the flinch, the Serene Grace flinch. That's super unfortunate. I'm going to go out into Basin Lord here just to take another Iron Head. I know that he's going to keep going for it. So we can confirm without a shadow of a doubt, it is a Scarf Jirachi. Our suspicions were, in fact, correct. Oh, I got a message from Nappy. It's just really funny. Alright, so unfortunately, the Groudon is the obvious Pokemon to come in. And that is a bad time. With the Groudon coming in, I'm going to go out into the Lugia, predicting the Groudon. Oh, no! Oh, wait, I'm Scarfed, too. Oh, wow, I just revealed that I'm Scarfed. Oh, that stings. Well, I still think this is the right play. Going out into Lugia, because I know that Groudon's going to come in. It entirely shuts down Muffin the Groudon. Entirely shuts down Kyogre. So we're going to see the stones dig into the Muffin, and it's going to go ahead and primal revert itself back to its primal state, which is just fine and dandy. It's just fine and dandy. Desolate Land will come through. Unfortunately, I don't have any fire type moves to take advantage of that. However, it's not a big deal. I don't really want to roost up against this thing because an EQ is going to hurt like a Banshee. Actually, a Fire Punch is going to hurt like a Banshee too, now that I'm thinking about it. I might not be able to do much against this thing. I might have made a boo-boo. Might have made a little bit of a incorrect play. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try do I Psy Shock or do I Aeroblast? Does ground resist flying? I don't think it does. I'm gonna go for the Aeroblast, hoping for a crit. I do outspeed, I connect. Can we crit? I mean, it's a high crit ratio, that's the only reason why I say that. That is not a crit. A Stone Edge is gonna come through and connect. Roost would have been fantastic there. Now the question is he going to predict the Roost? How real is this guy? I don't think he's that real. He's been making the pretty safe plays. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Roost. Really hoping that we see another Stone Edge, but he might be real. Might be real. I'm gonna Roost up. Did you EQ? Oh, if he's real. If he's that real, then color me corrected. Well, that was the obvious play. My Roost was obvious, so. He is actually going to set up a Rock Polish. The games are no longer being played. Fortunately, though, it does look like I have it in me to go for another Aeroblast. I can't exactly... I don't know. I do connect. High crit ratio move does not snag the crit. The shirt is lying to me in the background. I think what I'm gonna do is Stone Edge kills me. Stone Edge hurts everyone. I think Lugia is gonna go. I'm gonna go for the Aeroblast because the Stone Edge could miss. Stone Edge does not miss. 3 Stone Edges in a row. Someone hand me that luck. put it on a platter, I will guzzle it down. Just kidding, I'm actually not eating food right now. All right, with Muffin at such low HP, I'm pretty sure that the only chance I have of not getting swept by this thing is either I have to. Extreme Speed has to kill. Life Orb Stab Extreme Speed should kill from that range. We're gonna hope that it does. I'm gonna go for set Extreme Speed. I really don't know if it does. I don't think my opponent wants to switch out because I could be setting up a Swords Dance right now. So I don't think he'll switch out into the Jirachi. I just don't think so. But he might be real. Arceus is gonna come through Extreme Speed. Is it enough to take out a Primal Groudon? It is, in fact, it's a crit! I don't know if that crit mattered. Do you know if that crit mattered? You don't know. We don't know if that crit mattered. Someone can calc that up. That was like 25% left health I think he had left. Maybe a little more, a little less, give or take. A follicle, perhaps. I'm not sure. But that is pretty much a relief. Pretty much a relief to see that Groudon rock polish go away. Although it did take out the Great Wall Lugia, which is a pretty big deal in my opinion. That is a pretty big deal. That's an itchy mustache too. Bonjour. Bonjour the Salamence is gonna come in to intimidate me. That's a problem. Now if it D-dances, I'm pretty sure he wins the game. So I think I have to go for double Extreme Speed anyway. I'm gonna go, even being intimidated, I think I have to go for double Extreme Speed because I can't give him the opportunity to set up a D-dance, which I think is exactly what he wants to do. So switching out into Kyogre is not gonna matter because Salamence plus, Mega Salamence plus 1 is going to outspeed a Kyogre. Whereas at least this way, we get some damage off. You know what I'm saying? You pick up what I'm putting down. There's their, oh, goes straight for a return. Arceus is dead. Arceus lived? Wow. Arceus has 140 defense. Basin Lord has 110. Huh. Xerneas can't take 2 hits. There's no way. I really expected a D-dance there. Judging by how much that did, an Extreme Speed will take him out. So what I'm gonna do, I gotta sacrifice someone. I think it's gonna be Darkrai. Groudon's still around though. No, Groudon's gone. All right, we're going to sacrifice Darkrai. With Groudon gone, I want to save my Kyogre most importantly because it's Scarfed and it's powerful. I don't really want to lose that thing. Darkrai is pretty low HP already. I think I just misplayed. Oh yeah, 100%. 100% misplay. 100%. Clearly this thing doesn't want to set up a D-dance. I'm just gonna go for Dark Pulse. Oh, I outspeed this thing, which is exciting. Does over half, and there's a D-dance. And that could be a problem. There's the D-dance we were afraid of. Wow, that whole time, had I just gone out of the Kyogre, I would have been fine. I'm gonna go for another Dark Pulse. I think he's gonna roost up. Oh, he's just gonna return. He's gonna take me out. All right, well, because he didn't roost up, we might be okay. But I just realized in between all of this nonsense that Arceus might die from the rocks. If Arceus dies from the rocks, then my opponent got it, and I misplayed hard. Yep. I misplayed real hard on that. Now, my only thing, I don't know, I mean, not that it really mattered about me doing that with Arceus. Like, that time, at that point, it was already dead once I switched it out. 156 speed. Darkrai's 194. Oh, so then that's why Darkrai outsped. Wow, see, I gotta get more familiar with these speed tiers. Basin Lord is gonna come in. It really is my only hope. I don't think that Basin Lord outspeeds a +1 Salamence. I really wish I had switched right out into it, but I expected that D-dance so hard. We are gonna go for the Ice Beam on the off chance we do outspeed. Will we? Some of you guys already know that we're not gonna. I don't really know if we're gonna. Maybe if he's adamant? I don't know. I don't know Mega Salamance's base speed to stay away from that Croissant. Oh my goodness. He's taking a long time. He's checking speed tiers. Oh, nope, he outspeeds. Darn it! All right, so that's unfortunately going to be the game right there. You can see just Salamence is an absolute monster. And my opponent played him perfectly. My opponent definitely played him perfectly. Now, unfortunately, had I been more concrete in those speed tiers, I might have still been able to take this game because I on the off chance that Noah actually lives a return. But he's +1 now, so he won't. Never mind. He's +1 with the D-Dance, so it doesn't matter. There's going to be another +1 return. Noah is going to fall, I'm sure. He did not build the arc this time around, and we are going to get swept by the Mega Salamence. That was still a pretty fun game. Ellis, thank you so much for that battle. We are going to be having a third battle with this team. Mega Salamence, absolute monster. Had I switched right onto Kyogre, it would have been fine, but the D-Dance is the normal go-to play. So I hear. I know I'm not familiar with the tier, so now I know that they carry Roost as well. And then they're gonna want to Roost up and try to take other things out. It would have been awesome. Had Patterrz gotten that flinch, it would have been a riggedy wrap. But we did not have that luck on our side. So I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like rating down below. That means the world to me. Remember, no road to ranked until next week because of battle spot maintenance. VGC will continue over the course of this week and probably through the weekend. Actually, it might become a daily series if you guys wanted to, because I want to learn as much as possible. I'm gonna be playing as much as possible once battle spot comes back up. I'm talking too much. I love you guys. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady. Sylveon swiftly dodges. What a nimble ribbon. What a nimble ribbon. But there's no reason to do that because he's got minus defense right now, and that would just be silliness.